Caroline Salazar. We're in North Hall at the 2023 NAB Show with someone that's no stranger to NAB Show and Adobe, of course, Meagan Keane, Director of Product Marketing. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing great. Let's talk about what you're doing at the show.
Oh man, we have so much exciting stuff going on at the show this year. My baby, I worked on Premiere Pro for over 11 years, so I'm always very excited to talk about Premiere Pro. And we're really happy to say that this year we are releasing the most performant, most stable version of Premiere Pro that we have ever put out into the market. So that is very exciting for us. We also, have implemented dozens of features that have come directly from the editorial community. We love connecting with editors, talking about what are their pain points, what are their needs, and really implementing that back into the product.
So you're actually addressing those.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, one of the big things is background autosave, like literally background, no interruption, just keeps going in the back, and then you can step back through that archive of autosaves. So really giving that peace of mind that you don't have to constantly be Control-S.
How many times has the editor not hit save and went away for the weekend?
Exactly,
a lot.
Exactly. A lot of those are very small features, so they're not necessarily the things that you'll see in the headlines, but we feel that they're so important because they're coming directly from our users, so we always want to make sure that we're addressing those requests. And then, of course, my biggest excitement is around text-based editing. I actually come from a background, I work 10 years as an editor and producer of feature documentaries. So text-based editing is mind-blowing. It literally makes editing a rough cut as easy as copying and pasting text.
It's crazy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I, as I own Broadcast Beat, the media company, I'm pretty sure I saw a press release maybe 24 to 48 hours ago about that.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah. So text-based editing basically speeds up the time to rough cut because you are editing video just like you're copying and pasting text. We've heard from users who have been using it in the beta that it is increasing rough cut times up to 5 times faster than they're able to do it manually. So basically the way that it works is now on import, you can choose to automatically create a transcript as your media is imported into your project. We've also built in a new workspace that is specific to text, so it's optimized for editing text. The reason that's important is because you can load your transcript into the text panel, and you can literally, either by searching for phrases or just reading through and highlighting, start building an assembly literally like you're copying and pasting text.
Wow.
And then as you're building that assembly, your timeline, right? You built this timeline, there's a transcript associated with that as well. So you can toggle to a new transcript that's been built from the timeline, and you can start editing that. So let's say you have a clip at the end and you're like, no, I'd rather start with that. You don't have to do anything in the timeline. You can go to your transcript, highlight the text, put it at the beginning, and it will show up in your timeline.
That's amazing. We just we get messages from the audience. Roger B., I think it was in Atlanta, said couldn't live without the Creative Cloud as an editor.
Oh, thank you so much. I love hearing that.
So Meagan Keane, thank you so much for being with us. It's great to see Adobe and how you're innovating constantly. You really have taken over at this point.
Oh,
right?
Thank you so much. A couple of other things I wanted to mention.
Sure.
We're getting a lot of questions around languages. We're used all over the world, and text-based editing supports 17 different languages. And when you're importing, there's actually automatic language detection, so you don't even have to tell us what language you're working in. We also have been getting a lot of questions about multicam, and we do support multicam workflows with text-based editing. And anybody who's familiar with speech to text, as you build your sequence, you're all finished and you want to add captions, your transcript is right there and you just hit add captions and you're off to the races.
It's just insane how easy things are becoming, right?
I think you can tell how excited I am about it.
Right. Meagan Keane, Director of Product Marketing at Adobe. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thanks for watching, guys.
All right, we'll toss it to you guys.